What's up, guys? It's Chad with Living the Beard Life up here in Washington. It's December 16th, 2013, and just making a little Living the Beard Life video here tonight. And wanted to talk to you guys kind of about how I started growing interest in my beard and what it took, what happened that day when the switch flipped and I decided to just go with it. I had always had my beard just growing. I never really cared about it. It just kind of sat there. I never put any product in it. I never combed it. It was just always there doing its thing, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But one day I decided to start combing it, and that felt really good. And I just got out of the shower, and so I wanted to go through my little bit of routine of what I started doing once I started taking my beard more seriously. And so I take it and I dry it, and I like to run a comb through it, work out all the tangles, and I like to comb it up. We're going to get right out of the shower. Kind of helps open everything out, aerate it, get it nice and puffy. It's a nice massage for your scalp or your skin underneath. I guess it's not really your scalp. Let's call it your beard scalp. But yeah, kind of comb it up. It's nice because, you know, all the time you're always going down, right? But anyways, I remember the first time I combed my beard. I never combed it before. I always kept it fairly short, but I combed it one day, and it was actually pretty uncomfortable. I didn't really enjoy it. But it felt weird. And I always had like dandruff issues as I grew my beard. I wear a lot of black shirts and whatnot, and when I'd play with my beard throughout the day like this, I'd just get this like god-awful dandruff like all down my chest. And so once I started brushing it on a regular basis, that's when I realized, like, wow, it actually feels pretty good to brush it. That first time was a little awkward. And I think a lot of it's just because that skin just kind of sits there and does nothing. But as you comb it, it exfoliates that skin underneath there, gets rid of all the dead stuff, and it becomes addicting. Next thing you know, you want to brush it all the time. So anyways, I get mine all fluffed up, and that just helps everything dry out. You can see, you can really see down to the scalp. You can see how that really just aerates it. So that's what I do. That's what I figure out works good for me. Now the whole idea behind all this is figure out a routine that works good for you. I like doing this. And also tonight I'm going to talk about a little bit of the products. A lot of people say to go ahead and shampoo your beard just like you would with your hair and whatnot. One thing I've really tried to do is go after the natural end of things. If you read like some normal shampoos, they've just got all sorts, a whole long list of chemicals and stuff that you can't even read in the ingredients of these shampoos. And that stuff soaks right into your skin. It gets right into your system. And one thing I've enjoyed doing is getting out to the local community food co-op. These guys are really health conscious. Look it up. Usually every town, every city has some sort of a health food store that kind of supplies anywhere from, you know, laundry detergent to food and soaps and anything you can think of, kind of in the natural, organic end of things. And that's what I've done. I've enjoyed shopping their resources and seeing what they've got. I picked up this here. It's a body wash. It's called Hose Off, and it's made by Fieldworks. This is a 2-in-1 body wash, so it can serve as a shampoo as well as the body wash. So it's great. For my instance, I don't have a whole head of hair. This is the only hair that I've got, so that's why I take it so seriously. But with this stuff, I just wash up the whole thing and grab the beard while I'm at it. This stuff is wonderful. It smells really good. The ingredients, you can actually read everything that's in the ingredients. It makes sense. Lots of natural oils, stuff like that. usually that's kind of what I base my decision off of when I'm buying something, is if I can read everything in the ingredients, then we're good. So again, it's Fieldworks. The body wash is called Hose Off. Really cool stuff. Smells great. And they do have a website. Their website is fieldworkssupply.com. They're out of Portland, Oregon. So really cool. Nice halfway local Northwest company right there. So that's what I wash with, including the beard. Next up, once I've kind of fluffed up and I've dried off, everything's feeling great, no moisture going on in there, then I use the product that I mentioned on the last video, and that is Uncle Harry's Natural Products. This is a herbal coconut oil. It comes in a container like so, green label, and again, I found this down at the community food co-op. They also have a website, and it's uncleharrys.com. Again, this is all natural, organic. This particular oil has organic coconut, hemp oils, sage, burdock, nettles, lavender, lemon, tea tree, rosemary, and geranium oils. Really good stuff. I actually kind of stumbled upon this by accident. I was in the food co-op looking for actual beard products or mustache products, and they didn't have anything. This is actually meant as a leave-in conditioner for like women's hair or whatever, and I found that it actually works really well. It does have coconut oil. Coconut oil solidifies at 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Will actually turn into a solid. If you look down here in the bottom, it is solid up here at the top. It is still wet. So that's kind of the coconut oil separating. So what you do is just get a sink of hot water going, and you can just drop this bottle right in the hot water, and within seconds the coconut oil melts and becomes one into the rest of the oil. Even with just in seconds like that, we've got oil good to go. So what I do is I just squeeze out, probably to start with, about nickel size portion in the palm of my hand. I always like to make sure I've got dry hands because it is oil, and oil and water don't mix. I just rub that together, and I just massage it into the beard. I usually do this a few times, about a couple different nickel size portions in the palm. I like this stuff a little bit heavier because it actually will help control the beard. Now, what I like about this particular oil is it is a heavier oil, and it actually stays fairly heavy in your beard. And it's almost like a hair gel that never solidifies. But it's light enough to where it wears nicely. It doesn't become all nasty. It actually helps the beard stay pliable all the way throughout the day. It helps straighten the beard. So once I started combing my beard, then I started applying the oil several days later. And I tell you what, applying this oil was the biggest improvement to my beard so far. It's just been great. One of the important parts about having a beard is making sure that everybody in your life is comfortable with your beard, and that includes if you have a loved one like a girlfriend that likes to snuggle up with you, that the beard is doesn't attack her, or he, if you swing that way. Now, the other nice thing about this stuff is it is meant for the hair, so my excess oil that's on the hands, I just go ahead and run through my scalp, and it feels great. This stuff feels great on the skin. And the other thing is, anything left after that, I just work right into the hands, never have dry hands and all that good stuff. And I always make sure and work it into the mustache, work it into the soul patch here. So once I feel like I have it covered, you're not done yet. I always like to take my comb, and that's where I take my Baxter of California handcrafted comb. Very important to have a good comb for combing, and I just go ahead and work that oil all the way through. Little strokes all the way through, And this time I'm combing down. Then I'll take and I'll go underneath and I'll comb up. This really just evens out the coat of oil throughout the beard. And this stuff's great. A lot of people think like, oh man, you're putting oil in there, it's just going to be all heavy and nasty, but it's not. It's really light. It makes the hair just flow through the comb nicely. It's really like a massage for your face. It's great. I love it. It becomes addictive running the comb through the beard. So you can see, so I've run it up. Got it all nice and puffy. Gets that beard all crazy. As soon as I run it up, I take and I run it right back down. And I like to run a steep angle at my comb. Kind of helps lay that beard down. Right on out like so. So yeah, putting the oil in it is nice. Good product for sure. So anyways, hope you guys go and check that out. I'll put the links down in the descriptions below. Once I've combed my beard out and down, I'm ready to hit the town, hit the work, do whatever I'm doing for the day. But that's living the beard life right there. Taking care of the beard. And all day long I should have this nice, moist, soft, loose feeling to it. And I keep my beard close by, right in my shirt pocket. And 4 or 5 times a day I just run the comb through it lightly. And keep that oil spread around. So, okay guys. I want to thank everybody for all the subscribers. Today just blew up. I want to welcome everybody that came over from Living the Van Life, which is my my brother channel, my sister channel, whatever you want to call it. That's my channel about living in my van. I did a video this morning letting all my subscribers know that I had the Living the Beard Life channel going on over here. So I want to welcome all of you all who have come over from the van channel and welcome aboard on Growing the Beard. And welcome aboard for the adventure. We'll see. We'll grow this beard out. We'll see what happens. But anyways, check out Uncle Harry's Herbal Coconut Oil. Check him out at uncleharrys.com. And check out Fieldworks Hose Off. Good product. So yeah, until next time guys, I hope everybody's doing really good out there. Peace out. Keep on trucking.